fabulous artists. This week we are inspired by a new artist, and his name is Keith Haring. He is similar to the artist we looked at last week. Roy Lichtenstein and Keith Haring are both considered pop artists. So they make similar kinds of art, but they're still very different. Here are some of Keith Haring's artworks. As you can see, he uses a lot of body forms, but they don't look like real life people. They look more like a cartoon. And all of his people are always dancing and moving. There's a lot of shapes like hearts in them. Our project this week will be using a person as well as a heart. Here's my piece. So we are going to practice making people not stick figures. So usually you make stick figures with just lines. I'm going to show you a trick to make your stick figures to turn into real life people shapes. As you can see, like in his artworks, we are also going to use little lines to show movement, like his elbows moving. So we're going to show some movement on the elbows using those lines. Before you start this project, I do have a book, a read aloud video for you to watch, and it is called The Boy Who Just Kept Drawing. And it's all about Keith Haring when he was a child, and there's some great pictures in there. So make sure you watch that read aloud. There's a link in the description of this assignment, and then come back, watch the rest of this video, and do your project. Let's get started on our project. We're going to start off with our paper, and we're going to start with a regular stick figure. So a circle for the head, a line, like an L going up, and a backwards L. So if you need to, you can pause this right here and catch up. So my stick figure looks a little different because I add little lines for the hands and the feet. And there it is. If you need to, pause this and catch up. So now that we have our skeleton, so our stick figure is our skeleton, we need to add our muscle and our skin back onto it. So we are going to take another line and follow all the way around the stick figure. We're not touching our bones, and we're going to meet back where we started. So now we have our skeleton with the skin on it. So we need to erase the skeleton because our people are not see-through. So very carefully use your eraser, it could be your pencil eraser, to erase our skeleton lines. Once you have that, if you did erase a little bit of your second lines, that's okay. You can redraw them in, not a problem. That's a nice thing about using pencil. So now that we have our not stick figure there, we are going to draw the heart that he is holding. So I have a big heart resting on those hands. And we can't forget those movement lines that Keith Haring does all the time. I'm going to add some lines like coming off of the heart, like the heart's shining bright. And little lines to make the elbow look like it's moving. And there is our pencil drawing. So the next step is to color it, the lines over with either a black marker, Sharpie, or a black crayon. This is super sped up because you know the drill. You know you're going to carefully go over our pencil lines and redraw all of those marks. A expert tip is after you're done drawing those lines is to erase the whole thing, and that erases your pencil marks. After we have our pencil marks erased, it is time to color in the heart and our guy. So you could do these colors or you could do your own colors, that is up to you. But Keith Haring usually uses one color per person he makes. And there we go, good job. Way to go on your Keith Haring inspired project. I can't wait to see it. So make sure you take a photo of it. Your photo is straight. Your room has a lot of light so I can see your artwork. And you post the photo on either Google Classroom or Seesaw, whatever one I want you to use. I hope you had a lot of fun. Bye!